Hello, everyone. Hello, beautiful people. Ooh. Today, we are going to address helpful tips to be a social butterfly. Why am I bringing this to you? Because with the pandemic, a lot of the restrictions are lifting and they are encouraging us, or since the restrictions are lifting, more people are going out. We're no longer shut-ins. We need to try to figure out how to get adjusted to the new norm, and so I am bringing I am bringing this to you, and these are helpful tips, very helpful tips to be a social butterfly. And I didn't say nothing is wrong with being an introvert, by no means, okay? Nothing, because I love being at home in my own little cubby with my computer, my electronic devices. I love the Zoom. I love all that type of stuff, emails and whatnot. I love that. However, we are being a social butterfly. We may just need to what do you call it? Sharpen our skills on that, okay? Because we've been sitting for over 2 years now. Well, some of us have, okay? So I just thought it'd be a helpful topic. So let's get started. Thank you guys so much for being here. Ooh! Okay. Tips on how to be a social butterfly. Well, first of all, we need to get out of our comfort zone. We need to get out of our own way, because I know that we have been comfortable being in our pajamas, or being on comfy clothes or stretch pants, or maybe not as presentable as if we would be if we were more sociable, right? So we first of all need to get out of our comfort zone, and we don't have to do it all at once. If you just want to take one step at a time to get out of your comfort zone, to be a social butterfly, then just take one step at a time. It's whatever is it's good for you. Everybody's success is different. Everybody's journey is different. Everybody's pace is different. So we are doing this at a comfortable pace for you. So if that means just getting out of bed and getting on Zoom and turning your camera on Zoom, that is a step to becoming a social butterfly, my friend. Maybe there's some of you that are used to the cameras on Zoom, and so now your next step is to getting out your front door. There is a that is part of being a social butterfly as well. Everybody has different stages of where they would like to be a social butterfly or not to be, right? Okay, so if we want to be a social butterfly, what do we need to do besides getting out of our comfort zone? We need to actually take the steps forward. We can't wait on people to be our friends or to socialize with us. So we need to take the steps to do that. So perhaps there's been times people have volunteered, maybe at a what do you call, a food kitchen for the homeless, or maybe in the nursery at the hospitals, or maybe maybe at your like community centers. Those are great places to volunteer. Maybe local shelters. Maybe just if you just know somebody who is up there in age, just volunteering and tell them, hey, I'm going to come over and do XYZ, even if it's not on the inside. Maybe it's taking their garbage can out to the street for them, or bringing their paper to the door, something like that, right? So just those simple little things will help you become a social butterfly. People will take note of that, especially the times we live in right now. People are short with each other, right? And so when we have those nice gestures and kind gestures, that helps people to be drawn close to us or draw them close. Yeah. So, and they'll, at that point, they'll reach out, or see what I mean? So at that point you can, that's a good foundation to start a conversation or a friendship, right? Okay, so do volunteer stuff, do acts of kindness, even random acts of kindness. It doesn't always have to be at at like a community center or a shelter. It can just be random acts of kindness. You see somebody wanting to go into a store, open the door for them. You see a mom having, I don't know, having a hard time with all the kids, and go get a cart for her. I mean, like, there's so many different things that we can do, right, to be a social butterfly. Also, you're like, where can we go? Where is it that we go to meet people besides the local bar or the local grocery store? Um, well, I think at this point have to use our imaginations. And I'm not sure where each of you are that are watching this video, but I know I'm here in Washington State, the Great Northwest, and we have like, and I'm not saying that they're going right now. The activities are going, but is more as the restrictions are lifting for the pandemic. I'm sure a lot more things will open, but these are just examples, okay? Just examples. Like for like in Seattle, they have the Bite of Seattle, or they have you can go to fests like sausage fest or crab or lobster feeds or fests, right? You can go to, not only, you could also go to a park, and that's where you can even meet people. Wherever people are, right, is where you want to go to a park. Or maybe you're not so much of an outdoorsy person, but maybe you like art. You can go to an art museum, or you get they have an art, let me look, oh yeah, art shows or plays, right, that you can go to meet people. Also, have you ever thought about, instead of just parking your car and just taking the public transit, like on a weekend, to somewhere in your city, right? There's a lot of people on public transits or public transportation that you can do. I know that around where I live, you can go even to the next town, which is like 30 minutes away. They have like a charter bus that'll take you for super budget friendly prices to go to the different city, right? So, and you can meet people that way. Also, if maybe you love going to the gym, or perhaps you go to a spin class. I know you ain't talking in the middle of class because whew, that's hard work, right? But I mean, before or after, go to a spin, talk to somebody before or after the class, right? So that's where people are too. Also, let me see. Oh, have you ever went into your local like Home Depot or Lowe's? How they have like workshops, how to do this or how to build that, or even is it Hobby Lobby or Michael's Craft Store? They used to have workshops. I don't know if they still do, but if where these places have workshops, and enroll yourself in one of these workshops, or take a weekend class, maybe a painting class, or they have just different weekend classes you can take. I'm just thinking of all these different ideas for you to be a social butterfly. What can you do? What can you do? But it all starts with you, right? So you find kind of like also what you like. Maybe you like running and exercising. Well, then do a marathon. They have marathons now too. Do a marathon, or there's just so many different places that you can meet people nowadays, or a sporting event. Have you ever thought of that? The sporting event, or be like we were when we were teenagers, the skating rink, or the right? Or you can just go to they have like outdoor malls. You can go to the regular mall, or they have like outlet malls or malls that like a whole bunch of stores, but you walk on the outside. It's not inside, it's outside, and you walk along. Maybe something like that, or oh my goodness, I just thinking of all these things. All I know is that volunteering is really beneficial, and you can find people love beautiful gestures, kind gestures, and so that's how you can make friends, right? Or some people have like some in the neighborhood, they get together and they go on walks. You could do that, like put out a thing in your neighborhood. Okay, on this day, our neighborhood, we're going to do walks, right? On Saturday, or maybe a big yard sale in your neighborhood. Okay, everybody's going to do a yard sale in our neighborhood, get together like that. Or because we have met so many people on social media during the pandemic, how about if anybody is in your location or anybody's willing to travel even a short distance to have a meetup, like, and hang out, and I'm just saying, a meetup with your people that you've never really met in person, but you've met over social media or on Zoom. Have a meetup and go from there. Have a nice weekend, right? I'm just saying those are just some ideas. Or also, if you want to start even smaller than that, then you just find your favorite person and perhaps spend the Saturday with them, or do a bed and breakfast, or take a hiking trip, right? Is you just start small. If that's what you need to do, you just start small. Then do that as well. These are just some tips that you can do to become a social butterfly. I go into great detail on how to be a social butterfly and what to do. I'll leave a link below the video, and I wrote a book. It's Social Butterfly, how to be a how-to guide on how to be a social butterfly, and it goes into great detail what to do, what not to do. There's things not to do too, and so I'll just leave a link at the bottom of this video so you can check it out yourself. And it's super, also it's budget friendly as well, so don't stress about that either. It's super budget friendly. But for all of you that don't know me, my name is Andrea Love. This is Life Accounts and Growing Pains. We come on and talk about different things in life, hard things in life, things that people don't normally share or talk about, right? And this is a judgment-free zone. We do not judge. We do not criticize. Everybody's journey is different, right? Everybody's walks of life are different, and successes are different, and paces are different, right? So we are here to share and listen with you. And if you have a topic that you want me to do research on or to bring awareness to, please leave that in the comment as well. Well, I will see you on the next video, and thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much, and I will see you on the next video.